Meron ka bang persistent facial erythema? Ang persistent facial erythema ay tinatawag ding chronic facial redness kung saan nagkakaroon ng mapulahing balat ang isang pasyente and hindi ito basta-bastang nawawala or natatanggal. Ang skin condition na ito is often associated to rosacea, which is a chronic inflammatory skin condition kung saan nagkakaroon ng redness or erythema ang isang pasyente sa central portion ng kanyang face, sometimes involving the cheek area, the nose area, and sometimes the chin and forehead. And this redness can sometimes range from mild to severe redness of the face. Isa sa mga sanhi ng persistent facial erythema ay ang dilated blood vessels. So normally guys, yung mga blood vessels sa superficial layer ng ating balat, hindi dapat sila masyadong visible sa naked eye. Pero in patients who have persistent facial erythema, nagkakaroon po ng dilation or lumalaki po yung mga superficial blood vessels sa ating balat. Kaya mas obvious po yung mga blood vessels na ito, and when you look from afar, parang red po yung face nila. And it is also theorized guys that patients who have persistent facial erythema, medyo hyperactive yung kanilang immune system sa kanilang balat. And because of that, nagkakaroon ng overactive immune response in the presence of a stimulus. This contributes to an ongoing inflammation sa kanilang mga balat. And because of inflammation, nagkakaroon po ng mga growth factors dyan, and mas lumalago po yung mga blood vessels natin sa superficial layer ng ating skin, and mas lalo po silang nagdadilate, contributing to more redness. And also sa mga patients with persistent facial erythema, nakaka-contribute din ang environmental and lifestyle factors. So ayan, if always tayong exposed sa araw or sa init, if masyado tayong stress, if mahilig tayong kumain ng mga maiinit na mga foods and beverages, kagaya ng mga soups and hot coffee, and if mahilig tayo sa maaanghang na mga pagkain, and also sa mga products or mga skincare na medyo irritating sa ating balat, lahat ng ito ay maaaring mag-trigger ng ating persistent facial erythema or can worsen the condition. So yung mga treatment options naman natin sa persistent facial erythema, may mga topicals tayo na ginagamit, kagaya nitong brimonidine. So basically guys, yung brimonidine reduces the redness of the face by constricting. Ibig sabihin, nililiitan niya yung caliber ng mga blood vessels sa ating balat. Number 2 guys is oxymetazoline. So pareho siya ng brimonidine, vasoconstrictor din siya. So ini-improve niya yung redness ng ating face by constricting or nililiitan niya yung caliber ng ating mga blood vessels. Number 3 guys ay topical metronidazole. So nakaka-help itong mag-improve ng redness because of its anti-inflammatory effects. Number 4 guys is azelaic acid. Very useful for reducing redness because its powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Next is an azelaic acid derivative, potassium azellyl diglycinate. My favorite is Azelure serum. So nakakatulong ito mag-reduce ng ating redness because of its anti-inflammatory effects. And at the same time guys, it's considered gentler than your azelaic acid but still being very effective. For oral treatment ng ating persistent facial erythema, pwede tayong gumamit ng tetracycline, or example nito ay doxycycline because of its anti-inflammatory effects. In severe cases, pwede rin tayong gumamit ng isotretinoin because of its anti-inflammatory effects and because of its capacity to reduce sebum production. Kasi guys, yung sebum medyo irritating and at the same time inflammatory siya sa ating balat. So if you use something that decreases sebum production, you also decreases the tendency of inflammation ng ating balat, and improving inflammation will also improve the redness. So for lasers naman, pwede tayo maghanap ng pulse dye laser. So tinatarget ng pulse dye laser ang ating mga hemoglobin na nasa loob ng ating mga blood vessels. So eventually, nagkakaroon ng destruction ng mga blood vessels na to, causing the improvement in our redness. And importante guys, ang lifestyle and ating skincare. If meron tayong persistent facial erythema, of course, mag-protect tayo from the sun. So, kailangan pa rin natin gumamit ng ating mga sunscreen regularly, lalo na if lalabas tayo, if may outdoor activities tayo. Very, very important. And also, kahit meron na po tayong sunscreen, always seek the shade as much as possible, and also gumamit tayo ng mga wide brim hat, umbrella, and also UV protective clothing. And guys, kailangan natin iwasan ang mga triggers, no? Huwag masyadong mag-expose sa araw at saka sa init. Kung masyado tayong stress guys, kailangan meron tayong proper coping mechanisms or ways to address our stress. And at the same time, avoid natin yung mga maiinit na mga beverages at pagkain, and yung mga aanghang na pagkain, iwasan po natin yan as much as possible. And also mga alcoholic beverage drinks, so as much as possible, iwasan din natin yan. And triggers triggers can also be extremes of temperature. So if masyadong mainit, masyadong malamig, pwedeng matrigger ang ating persistent facial erythema. And lastly guys, iwasan natin yung mga ingredients ng mga skincare na masyadong irritating para sa ating balat. So when using acids, retinoids, and also yung mga hydroquinone guys, no, be very careful because these things can be very irritating sometimes, especially if hindi nagamit properly. So guys, if you feel like you have persistent facial erythema, it will be best to check with your board-certified dermatologist and para mabigyan kayo ng proper diagnosis and proper treatment and reseta kung kailangan nyo ng mga topical and oral medications para sa inyong persistent facial erythema. Alright guys, for more acne tips, follow me and Basta Acne DMD. Bye DMD Stunners!